Let me ask you one question. Are you greedy? Are you fearful? Did your portfolio take a hit over the past week? This is who's greedy. This is who's fearful within the market. So the crypto fear and greed index is telling us people are fearful. What do we say in times of fear? That's the best time to be greedy. So looking at Jasmy today, we've got a candle close on Jasmy for the weekly in the next 13 hours. This is going to be a big one. This is the level that we need to hold. And more importantly, if Jasmy does break a high in the new bull market, where is its bull market projections? This one's going to surprise you. Let's dive in. And I want you to pay attention to some key levels here, because we need to know exactly where Jasmy is now, where has Jasmy been before, when did it launch, and then we can put Fibonacci's on there to project extensions for the new bull run. So a couple of things that need to happen. We're going to talk about that very shortly, but this is the first thing that we need to look for. This is going to happen in 12.5 hours. This is the candle close. We need this to hold support at the end of the day, which is the weekly candle close. It's currently sitting at, price is currently sitting at just under 2.5 cents. As long as we hold this support zone here, and if we do have strength into the market during next week, there's a high probability that Jasmy is going to move. So this is a key area. This is a key area we need to hold in the short term. So this is where Jasmy is now. Where has it been before? What levels do we need to break? See these two arrows here? These are the highs. Previous highs going back into March 2022. These are significant highs that we haven't managed to break yet. When we were talking about Jasmy, we've been talking about Jasmy a lot on my channel. When we've been talking about Jasmy, we said this was the area we expected to get rejection. It wasn't just that, we had a bearish divergence, a lower high there, a higher high there. So we had a bearish divergence, we had clues that we were going to get a rejection. That's exactly what we got. And on the back of that rejection, price dipped from where price was to where it is now, 50%, 47%. So we expected this to happen. Anybody that bought the top here has lost 47% straight off the bat. So that's where it is now. This is the high that we need to take out in the short term, sitting at 4 cents, just over 4 cents. Where has it been before? When did it launch? So it launched in October 2021. Was that a good time to launch? That was the top of the bull market. So it had 1 month of running. It made highs all the way up here of 36 cents. So this is the launch, worst possible time that it could launch. And that's, we know, where it's been before. So 36 cents, that's where it's been before. So what we can do now is we can build in our Fibonacci levels from its swing high. There's its swing high. This is the only thing it can do when price action hasn't put in a new high. When it hasn't had a full bull market, we don't know where projections are. So the only thing that we can use is our Fibonacci extension. So we go from the swing high to its low. And remember, we need our Fibonacci levels to match perfectly. So let's get them on properly. Pull this up, make sure that the fib's on. There we go. Tie that up with the low. Perfect. Right, okay, next thing that we need to do. We need to add and build in our extension levels. So double click your fib. What do we need in the bull market? 1618, 2618 extensions. They're going to be our projections. So we click in the 1618, and then we're going to click in 2618. 2618 up here, okay? And now what we can do is we can just have a look to see where our projection levels are from the Fibonacci extension zones that we've just built in. First one here, you've got your 1618. This is the only thing that we can use when we haven't been in price discovery. 58 cents. 2618, look at this, psychological level, nearly $1. 2618 is sitting up here. 95 cents. Right, okay, so how do we know if these extension levels are going to match? It's going to be a case of time in the market. How far into the bull run are we when Jasmy puts in a new all-time high? A couple of months into the bull market and Jasmy puts in a new all-time high, there's a high probability that those extension levels are going to match. If, for example, we take a long time and we go into the bull market, don't make new highs for quite some time, then you need to reassess, you need to reanalyze exactly where your extension levels are. So it's a case of time in the market, guys, time in the market. Just remember that. How far into the bull run are we? What's the price of Bitcoin? All these metrics matter. I don't do this very often, but I've been told that it works. So I'm going to ask you guys, please subscribe to the channel. If you do find this content valuable and you want to see more content similar to this, subscribe to my channel, because my goal is to teach you everything that I know. I'm going to keep learning and keep learning. I'm going to keep teaching and keep teaching you. So you tell me what you don't understand about a price chart. You tell me what you don't understand about technical analysis, because my goal is to mold my channel around what the community wants. So let me know, be active within the community, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic weekend. Goodbye from me.